Hello Capricorn, and welcome to my channel. This is going to be a general reading for the mid-month of November 2020. Now Capricorn, I'm going to be doing my videos a little differently, so if you have a look down the bottom left of your screen, you'll see me pop up there. So I have a good view of the cards and everything there, and you can see the reader as well. So people seem to like it. It works for me as well because I can lean back while I shuffle. You can see what I'm doing, and also you probably, probably other people have noticed I can be quite like I use my body when I talk a lot and I make a lot of gestures, so I guess it makes it easier to see. Probably helps sort of, if it helps the message come across better, then that's fine with me. But Capricorn, let's see what's been going on with you mid-month. Well, a bit past the mid-month. I've been quite busy with other things. I only have so much time and energy. Death. You may be dealing with a Scorpio here with Death card, but we're basically dealing with sudden transformational change. Definitely something is changing if it hasn't already. Seven of Cups. This has possibly left you in a bit of a state of bewilderment, maybe confusion, or just not knowing where to go next, perhaps. And something's definitely happened here. Let's straighten those up a little more, so keep them that way. Emperor. You may also be dealing with an Aries here. For some of you, I'm getting that this could be someone that's coming in to aid in this situation. This is a person that I was getting like a strong sense of a mature, stable sort of person that's sort of coming into this situation, most strongly male or female, but this is someone that's I'm getting that they're quite wise. I see that they can see the situation that you're in, and it seems like they want to. Maybe it's just like a casual thing where they just sort of want to lend a hand, but it seems like it's going to mean more to you. For them, it's like it's not that much of a big deal. Yeah, 5 of Wands. I see there's a lot of conflict here. Too many. I'm also getting that this person comes from being surrounded by a lot of conflict, so they see this sort of thing a lot. Is what I'm getting. It's not a difficult thing for them to try and aid you in this situation here, whichever it is. For others of you, perhaps you may be trying to make a decision between two people, maybe Scorpio, maybe Aries, maybe not, but there is a choice to be made here. Can be causing some conflict, whether that's around you or between other people. I'm sensing that is more in your environment, not your like home environment, but in your like around your social circles, this sort of thing. Yeah. 9 of Swords. Of anxiety, sleepless nights, overthinking the situation, and I can see that this is why it could be quite difficult to choose a way forward or to to see things clearly. It seems like whatever this change that you've gone through here, or whatever this transformation, whatever this sudden shift in your life is concerning with, it's caused confusion. It's very difficult to see things clearly. Things would seem quite foggy at the time, and yeah, no, surprisingly, you could be having some sleepless nights here. For others of you, I am getting a sense, it might only be for a small majority, but someone's found out about another person, whichever way it goes, and it's causing a lot of conflict and anxiety. Two of Wands. There's a definite choice here between two people for some of you, and trying to choose which path to take for others here. It's trying to, and this is really what's keeping you up at night, is because I see like a visualization of there's this way and there's this way, but there's no clear decision. There's nothing that can really jump out at you because both paths appear to be the same, or there's no clear winning or losing down one way or another. I feel this, if you do have someone that's quite mature that's coming in, and they don't have to be like very old. I'm getting like, for the majority, they could be in around their 40s, for example. But just someone that's quite experienced and quite knowledgeable. They have a certain sense about them. They sort of pick up on these things quite easily. If that's your situation, they may be involved in some type of counselling. Could be to do with younger children, I'm getting, for some. Or like delinquents, that sort of thing. They're around this sort of thing a lot. You know, maybe someone that's like in therapies, that sort of thing. For some, you know, possibly going to see a therapist, and this person is trying to help with a lot of confusion here. I am getting a sense, though, that if that's the situation, it's still giving, sort of putting you in the same sort of place. There's still no clear way forward. I'm getting it a little bit too for, say, you know, if you're seeing a therapist or something like that, you know, you go to them to try and find answers, whereas they'll most likely ask you questions about, you know, what's your answer to it? And then you would start thinking, well, what is my answer? Or what is the way I see? And then that's what can keep you up at night, and sort of it's not making things much easier, at least in this situation. I'm sure, you know, they're not all going to be that way or anything like that, but in this situation, I don't see a lot of clarity coming from it, but they are helping the best they can. And they are quite experienced. I have the Hierophant here, so some of you could be taking a more traditional approach, you know, rather than sort of therapy, possibly seeing a spiritual teacher or priests, you know, rabbis, all that sort of thing, or just trying to take a more traditional approach. I'm getting some of you maybe trying to do or getting involved like naturopathy, like aromatherapy, the things to do like with incense oils, things like that, not only for the physical body but for the senses. Some of you could be trying this as well, on top of things, or looking for I'm seeing like more natural or traditional alternatives, that sort of business. Okay. And what I do see, if you're in this sort of situation, and that could actually be quite beneficial. I'm not saying the therapy isn't or anything. I'm sure that is going to be quite beneficial, but for whoever I'm reading for, is basically it's causing them to think more about it. Sort of overanalyzing some things, and it can be making things a little bit, you know, murky, where it's, okay, well, I can see the choices more clearly, but I still have no idea which way to go. It's going to be sort of more like that situation. Eight of Cups. Look, I'll just take him because he doesn't want to go back. So, Eight of Cups and Seven of Wands. The Eight of Cups represents a lot of emotional loss, but in different aspects. I'm getting to that with this picture of the full moon here, with the coming full moon, there could be a point there by this time. It's like you may come to a realization that there is a lot of emotional baggage that needs to be let go of, or there may be certain aspects of your life that need to be dropped. I believe this has something to do with this transformation here. It's like it hasn't been completed, or you haven't really seen the message in it, or what's been going on with this, and it's like there's still things left to be done. It seems like the full moon here illuminating the sky and the situation might bring some illumination to your situation. Okay, but with the Seven of Wands here, you are feeling quite defensive. You're feeling in ways like with people that are trying to help, it feels like they're attacking as well. Not knowing who to trust, I'm getting, is a factor in this. Ten of Pentacles. Well, it does seem like all this is happening for a reason here. And I only read for those for your highest good. So you have here Ten of Pentacles, whatever the situation is here that you're coming through. And the outcome in my readings aren't always positive, so bear that in mind. I do read them however they come out. But I see here that, how can I put this? Because I'm getting a few things. There is something that you don't see in this situation. It's quite clear, like, if you still have some, you will come to the realization of what's left that needs to be let go of, or maybe who needs to be let go of, depending on your situation. Or to help make a clear choice in which path you're going to take. It may be between two people. Or even a direction to go through modern practices or traditional practices. That could be as well. Yeah, it's causing a lot of internal conflict. But I'm getting a sense that in a way you're going to stop fighting yourself on it. It's seeing that it's like other people aren't attacking you. It's you're kind of attacking yourself by having those perceptions. I believe that's part of what needs to be let go of. Is seeing for things and people and situations for what they really are, and not what you're sort of just perceiving them to be. That is one aspect of it. But I am getting that on the bottom of the deck here, the star. Have faith. There's good things coming. Whatever you're going through now, it's because there's something much better out there that's out there for you, and you're being put in a position where you'll be able to find it. This is hidden, is what I'm getting. You know, with this deck here, it's a hidden chest of treasure. It's something that it's there, but you haven't been able to see it yet. This may even be relating to I'm getting it's more not as a person but a relationship. That's something that's fulfilling, stable, all the rest of it. But essentially there's a lot of stability that's coming in. So there's been quite a bit of chaos here, but there's a lot of stability coming in. Once it seems like whichever way that you're going to go, it's really that there's nothing external that's going to fix it, whether it's words or pills or this or that. There will be an aid of these things, but it really comes down to you of how deep you're really willing to look at yourself, and you look at yourself in the mirror and really see. It's like if you're becoming your own worst enemy, you're literally living with your own worst enemy every single day. So some of these things need to be looked at. Possibly some bad habits, things like this could be involved with this. So we'll get some more cards here for you, Capricorn. We'll get some clarification here. But the star here, and with the Ten of Pentacles, it's maybe dealing with an Aquarius also, but there's have faith in the situation. There's good things that are coming. This is meant for you. You know, much better things are meant for you here. I'm getting it's, and I don't like making promises myself, like at all. But I'm getting it's like it's like a promise that was made or given that may have some significance too. But I see it's like a promise of good things coming. There's more to be seen in this, and it's the thing. It's you because you can't see it yet. It's an unknown. For some, this could be quite literally like strictly monetary. You may come across some money that was put away that all of a sudden, oh, that bank account I forgot about since I was 12 years old, or whatever. It could be some surprise inheritance, something like this. But I'm getting that it's like that's possible, but that's not really what I'm getting like in the reading. As it's like things are going to be better monetarily, sure, but I'm not seeing it as like a big windfall of money. There could be for, you know, it could be quite possible. Like maybe that's just for one person. It's like, yeah, you got some, you know, good cash coming in. That's wonderful. But keep in mind all this other stuff, because otherwise now you're your own worst enemy with a lot of money. So don't forget about the other stuff. It'll help you spend that money a lot more wisely. The Fool and the King of Swords. So you may be dealing with an air sign here, Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. The Fool card here is the Death here is the start of something new. This is like clean slate. This is like starting over. And if you're in a situation, perhaps it's like you may have lost your job, you can't pay rent, it's like you're getting evicted. It's like, why is this happening to me? It's like because you're supposed to be somewhere else, working somewhere else, and everything you're going through right now is leading you exactly to where you're supposed to be. It's like you're meant to be somewhere else, possibly with someone else. Life is taking you in this direction. It is doing it. That's pretty much it. The Fool here, this is a brand new beginning, a fresh start. King of Swords. I'm getting a lot of stability. There's going to be a lot more clarity coming in. Things will become very clear is what I'm getting. So whatever confusion you're in now, this will be alleviated. Once you see this sort of opportunity possibly present itself, I'm not getting it as like an opportunity. You're not going to need to do much for this. It's basically, it's going to come in and you'll see it, and then hopefully you're in a much better place and being able to take advantage of it the best possible way. Seven of Cups. I was focusing on what would help alleviate some of this confusion that you're going through. Page of Wands, reach out. Essentially, don't wait for them to come to you if you need it as badly. If you do need this quite badly, don't wait. Basically, reach out is what I'm getting. Page of Wands surrounded by the King of Swords and the Emperor here. I'm getting a lot of people around you that are very wise and can help you through the situation. But I'm getting the way they see you is like you're making a big deal out of such a small thing. And they may not understand where you're coming from and things like that, but it's like you're making a lot of noise unnecessarily is what I'm getting. At least how it may be being perceived as. Okay. And that could be, if that's the case, maybe that's why, sort of people aren't just sort of coming out to try and help you through it. However, I mean, the squeaky wheel gets the grease, right? Or it gets replaced. So, here's that Ace of Cups. So, I'm going for some of you, this could be very well a choice between two people. It seems like you're going towards the person that is going to be fulfilling in a relationship, Ace of Cups. I also see in this case there is an age difference between you two, significant age difference. For some of you, I'm getting up to even 20 years, could be, which isn't unusual or disgusting, whatever. It's like, people have their own lives. It's like, I'm not getting into what's what's good, what's not. It doesn't concern me. But this could be, it could make things a bit difficult to, and that, yeah, I suppose that's, if you're in that situation, if you're dealing with a large age difference, then there could be some conflict in your environment because friends or family, anxiety, of course. Which path do I take? Do I choose who I really love, even though it causes all this conflict or whatever amongst friends and family and such? Or do I take the status quo sort of way and be accepted? My advice to that is fuck 'em, do what you want and be with who you want to be with. I'll just say that quite simply. Sorry for swearing, but whatever. One of the worst mistakes you can ever make is comparing yourself to other people. Okay? If you have a problem with, like, for example, self-esteem, get off Instagram. Stop looking at all the models and everything like that. That's not you. It's something. It's unrealistic. If you want to make real improvements to your life, that's a daily thing. They all worked at it daily. Or, for example, if you're a male, you see another dude with big muscles that's, you're doing a lot of weights and things like that. So they didn't just get that way in a couple of weeks, and they didn't give up a few times in between either. They kept going after every single time, every single day. They were thinking about if they weren't doing it, or they were planning, so on. So when they do go to the gym or whatever, they know what routines they're going to do. They have their nutrition, they have everything sort of ready. That's a process. It's dedication. It's forming good habits, and they then get the results from it. So everything is a process. And I'm not sure if I mentioned with the Hierophant 2 may also be dealing with Tauran. I can't remember if I mentioned that or not. I don't think I did. Alright, let's see. Conflict, Emperor. Emperor again. Definitely could have some love here with an Aries Capricorn for some of you. They do come with some conflict. I'm sure, like, for example, it's basically, it's just the same what I've been seeing. If there is like a large age difference between, or there's some kind of difference between you that other people may perceive as, I don't know, different, or they don't accept it for A, B, C, or F. That's basically, it's going to be surrounding that situation. So yeah, that can make it obviously difficult to make a choice and to move forward with it. But like I say, it's really up to you to decide. And I see this being relating back with the Eight of Cups. It's like a lot of that stuff, if you want to be with this person and drop all that crap, drop the people, drop the opinions, drop everything, be with the person that you love, be happy. Quite honestly, I see that, and I do see it keeps bringing me back to the full moon in this card. I don't think it's ever really drawn me to that before, so it's significant here. So the full moon coming up at the beginning of December may be significant for you at this time. Hermit. To help alleviate this anxiety that you've been going through, and to help with the Eight of Cups, to be aware of knowing what needs to be let go of, that sort of thing. Hermit, this is taking time for the self to really look deep within and start really asking some hard questions. You know, sometimes it's the first question, like try going to the mirror, look at the mirror, say, yeah, I see me. Ask the person in the mirror, are you okay? You might get a sensation, you know what, I'm not really okay. Yeah, I'm okay, you know. Well then, that's like, if you're coming up with that sort of answer, then there's some thing or some stuff there that needs to be, what's causing this? Why aren't I okay? Why aren't I more joyful? Why aren't I enjoying my life? Or, you know, this sort of thing. What's getting in the way of that? Is it literally just me, or are there other things? Is it just me I have to change, or are there other things or other people that need to change along the way? It's a big part of the death here. It's going to be a complete transformation. Like, a lot of things are going to change here, and there's going to be a brand new beginning. I'm seeing for some of you here, it's a brand new beginning in love. This is with a mature, stable, experienced person. They would be a good match if this is the case. There may be children in your future, for example. So it'll be, and again with the Hierophant here, it's a long-term commitment, so that wouldn't surprise me either. The Hermit also may be dealing with Virgo, if that's relevant to you. Seven of Wands. I'm getting some of you too, maybe like a sense of beating yourself up. Don't be too hard on yourself. It's good to be aware. Yeah, I was getting that energy. Yeah, it's like you're beating yourself up. Five of Cups. You sort of don't look too badly at yourself. Just be aware of what needs to change and start working on it. Don't focus on how bad it is, or when you see something you don't like, it's like, oh, I hate that about myself, or, you know, it's like, you know what, that's something I don't like, I'm going to work on it. You know, just a stupid example, you know, I just don't like my hair, it just doesn't seem me. It's like, it should be cut this way or dyed this way or whatever. And it's like, you do that and it's like, that person in the mirror looks a lot more like me, you know. It's like, you need, that's sort of what I'm getting at. It's like, don't fight yourself, be aware of it, but then start doing it, and then you'll see it's like that change. It's like what you hated about yourself is just transformed into something now you love, you know. That's kind of the point. All right, and Pentacles here. Five of Wands. Looks like there's going to be some competition for this this wonderful new life. Four of Pentacles. I'm curious. Yep, and yeah, this is mainly what I'm getting. There's going to be, if this is a love relationship, if you let go and you really like, you know, the hell if I'm going to be with the person I love, sort of thing, that's going to piss off a lot of people. I can see potential suitors, possibly for both of you, both sides here being very upset They've missed out completely. And let's face it, they're only making the situation worse. It's going to be causing arguments. But this is stuff I'm getting, like all these cards here. It's literally like you're kind of going to be snickering about it. This isn't like your energy I'm getting at all. This stuff I find you're going to be finding it a little amusing, sort of watching it go on. And it might make you feel a little better. It's like, people are fighting because they're not getting my attention anymore, or my person's attention is like, well, they can't have them anymore either. Look how how lucky I am. Look how fortunate things have turned out for me now. Which is a stark contrast, I'm sure, compared to how you felt at the start. Wondering what the hell's going on, why me? It's like, now you're in a position where everyone's envious of your position, is what I'm getting. It's also going to be quite a giving relationship. There's going to be reciprocity. It's not going to be like a one-sided thing, is what I'm getting. Even though there is, like, I'm getting like, this is whether it's an age difference, there's a lot of difference between the two of you, but the relationship itself is going to be quite balanced. And I think, quite honestly, for some of you, that's this hidden treasure that's here, because everyone can see exactly now what they've missed out on, and it's a gold mine. That's what I'm getting. It's like this person, it's that when people see you together, people see like a gold mine. It's like, I want to be them. I wish I was them. I wish I was with that person. That sort of thing. It's that kind of energy you'll be giving off. And bottom of the deck here, the moon, possibly maybe dealing with Pisces. But what I'm getting mainly is like this is still unknown. It's like this is waiting for you. It's coming in. It seems like for some of you, this person's coming in. It might be a chance, possibly you might know this person. If you don't feel you're up to their standard or something like that, reach out to them. But in a way that communicates well with them. If you're trying to come across too casually or something like that, I'm getting it's like they're not going to really pay too much attention. You kind of got to go towards them a bit more sincere. Okay, let's get more cards here for you, Capricorn. I keep smiling when I see these cards. It's like, because I'm like picking up on the energy that you're going to be in, and it's like, I keep getting this small smile across my face because I'm sort of picking up on how it's going to make like you feel in that situation. And shadow. So that's really the Eight of Cups, and this is the duality. It's basically might be some shadow work you're going to be looking into. If you don't know what that is, that's worth looking into. Triumphant success. Yeah. It always comes up that way. Solitude again. So taking time for yourself is a big key to this. Really looking at yourself, shining the light in the dark places, to see what's really there, what's been hidden away for so long that you've forgotten about it, or left things haven't been dealt with, that sort of thing. That's really what's going to help usher this in a lot quicker. Otherwise, you'll be going towards this person. You'll be seen as quite sort of immature and childlike in that sort of manner. But essentially, it's like you're going to be maturing a lot from what you're going to be going through here. Shadow, yeah, it's the duality. It's like you say, you have to go through the bad stuff to get to the good stuff, right? Well, essentially, that's what that is. Shadow is also represented by the moon. But I try not to associate these cards with tarot, because I always do that, and it messes me up every single time. I started looking at why the other time. I was getting instinctively, you're trying to read them like the tarot, and that's why every time you do it, that way it will mess it up. It needs to be read as a separate deck. And then I did it again yesterday because I forgot, and I was wondering why, and then I remembered. But anyway, because that's come up twice like that, so that's why I mention it. But it's literally shining the light in the dark places. It's you'll hear about you need to pass through the shadows to get to a certain state. So it's like you got to face and acknowledge your own shadow, essentially. It's the thing that you haven't wanted to look at possibly for a long time, but this is very important, it seems, for this. Hopefully it's a wonderful new relationship coming in, but for this to eventuate, it's going to take some work on your behalf here. But yeah, it is coming. And it seems like, the full moon coming up at the start of the month may help shine a light on some of these things in the darkness. So Capricorn, I do hope that this reading helped bring some clarity to your situation. And as always, take care and thanks for watching.